everyone, I'm back with the Alice journal, and today I'm wanting to do a Scrappy corner pocket. So what page are we on next? You've seen this one that gets a little bit stuck just here. That's it, there we go. You can see there's some journaling cards in there, there's little pictures. That was the last page we did. So this is going to be a writing page, and then on this page I'm going to do a Scrappy corner pocket. So what I need to do is cut this. This is going to be the base. You can't just stick your scraps together. It needs to have a solid, you know, a firm base to go on. So this is going to be my base. Actually, that might work better that way. So let's halve that and let's cut a bit of a shape out. We don't want it, it's meant to, you know, it's going to be scrappy and it's going to look sort of, well, it's not going to look, it's going to be put together with scraps. So I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to put lots of scraps on hanging down the bottom and across the top, and then we're going to be able to tuck either into there, or I might do it that way. I do think I'm going to do it that way. I do like it on the outside edge of the page. So let's find something to put on our writing page. We'll have a little look in here in my little file of tricks. I've got lots of fussy cuts in here. Been cutting things out, and some of them, honestly, I bought this kit. I think I've told you, I bought one kit, and the DPI on it, the printing is just coming out rubbish. I'm really not happy with it at all, so I'm actually not going to use it. I think I might pop that there. That's a cute little picture. We'll pop that one on there. So I'll just pop that on with glue stick. Other glue sticks are available. There we go. So that's that one. There we go. And then so I'm not going to glue it on until I've actually finished it. So I'm going to put the book away for now. I don't want to get glue and things on my book. Where's the bag gone? It's back in its bag. I've got this little thing which is full of little scraps that I've saved that I can use on my corner tucks. See? And of course I do also have the little bits in here that I can use. So we need a sort of a background first. So I like to do a bit of a collagey background, and then we can stick things over the top. I don't want any of the glue, any of the grey showing through. That's just a sturdy base for it. So let's glue some bits on, and then we can put like the decorative pieces on top. So we've got that there. Make sure it covers the whole corner. That's it. Then we could have a piece of this. I'm going to actually cut those little word bits out off there, because I do want to keep those, and I will probably pop them onto the top of the collage somewhere, because what we're basically doing is making a collaged corner pocket, isn't it? So then we can have some of this. So honestly, I've been having such a fun time on YouTube. On my other channel, J Dolls UK, I've made a couple of videos about dentures, because my brother has no teeth at all, and I'm trying to, you know, find him a nice set of dentures, if you like. And we bought some, I know we bought some from Temu, and they were hilarious, and I've done a review on them on my channel, just to sort of warn people, really, that they're not really, you know, they're not the answer. And the comments I have had have been so hilarious. One person, I mean, the amount of people that have said, oh, this was so funny and thank you for doing this, it saved me a lot of money. Well, that was the idea of doing it, was to save people money, because, you know, it's really not the place to buy false teeth from. Anyway, my brother had bought some from there, and I reviewed them, and it's hilarious because they don't fit in my mouth. They, you know, they don't look like the advertisement. There's lots of reasons why they don't fit. And I've got people saying, oh, stuff from China is toxic, and I felt like saying, look where your toothbrush is made. Look where you know, look where things are made in your house, and you'll find a lot of them are made in China. You know, open your eyes. Anyway, one person actually said, are you a man or a woman? Are you a man or a woman? Oh, that tickled me. That really did make me laugh. So I put, should have gone to Specsavers. I mean, I have got the chest of a titan. I've got huge boobs, so there's, you know, there's no I don't wear false boobs. They are real. They're my real boobs, so there's no there's really no question about it. I am a woman. Are you a man or a woman? Honestly, I don't know whether they were hoping to offend me or whatever, but honestly, what all they did was make me laugh so much. Yeah, and I just put, should have gone to Specsavers on my reply. Thought serves you right. Oh my God, those videos of the false teeth on my J Dolls UK channel have absolutely blown up. I've had so many people messaging me saying, oh, this is the best laugh I've had all week, and you know, I've had, oh, I think 75,000 views on one of them. It's so funny. And the amount of people as well that have said, oh, you've saved me money. Well, that was the point, you know, don't buy them. And actually, I did get my money back for mine, the ones that I bought. I bought a few sets of them because, you know, I want to show people the ones that work, and you know, the ones that might work and the ones that don't work. I mean, as people so rightly say, if you pay £5 for a set of dentures from Temu and expect them to work, you know, you're going to be disappointed. And yeah, they're right, you are. So yeah, anyway, if you want to laugh, pop over and have a look at them videos. They are funny. They are so funny. Even if I do say so myself. The comments alone are funny, never mind anything else. So now I've got my background on, and now I'm going into putting extra little bits on. So these are all my background bits. I'm going to put those away now. I've got me bits and pieces. I actually have some more tiny cards there. I might keep those out and use some of those. I love these scrappy corners. I saw them on someone else's channel. It hasn't been my idea, but I just absolutely love them. And I also like the layered tucks, where you tear strips of paper. Let me show you. So we would tear the side you want towards you like this. So you've got that lovely white edge that you can then colour with your red. I'm using red for mine. You can use what colour you like for yours if you're going to use one at all. And then we layer them up like this and make ourselves a little a pocket, really. Make it as wide as you want, using all the different, because I'm going to go with this now because this is also a good one. I've had to put glue on nails on because my nails honestly are so bad at the minute. Oh, they are just flaking off like nobody's business. So what I've done, I've glued on some nails and hopefully they'll protect. They're just flaking off all over the place. So yeah, they're tearing and flaking. Anyway, what I've done, I've changed GP. I've just recently, so this is what you do, look, and you would, there's my red gone. It's here somewhere. I've changed GP, so I'm going to have next week. I'm going to make an appointment, and I'm going to have a new patient checkup. I think it's called new patient health check. That's what it's called. And then I'm going to, tell them about my wrist and my iron and my not being able to swallow and my boobs, and I'm going to tell them the whole lot, and they'll probably reject me then, but no, they've already accepted me, so that is wonderful. I've heard lots of good things about these doctors, so yeah. My previous doctors are the ones that left my grandson 10 weeks before they didn't even refer him to a diabetic nurse. He ended up being, my daughter ended up taking him to A&E, and he actually went into ketoacidosis while she was in A&E with him. So it was very, very lucky that she went when she did. And yeah, it was very, very, he was very, very poorly. It was so, so upsetting, so upsetting. Anyway, thankfully he's all right now, bless him. His diabetes is under control. He's got his pods, and he's a good lad. He knows what he can and can't have, and he knows what will make him poorly and what won't. So yeah, he knows he can't eat, lots of sweeties or lots of carbs, and he knows he's got to have his insulin pump charged before he can eat a meal or eat a packet of sweeties or even a pack of crisps. It's only if he's having his sugar low he can eat something without being, having his insulin charged. So, and I've also discovered that two of my brother's daughters also have type 1 diabetes, which, that's two of my nieces and my grandson found out within a year of each other that they are all type 1 diabetics. So that was quite a shock. Right, so here's what we've got. This is I love these, absolutely love them. And you would put them on your page like this, and then you can tuck whatever you want to tuck inside there like that. You can do it like that so that it's just a small tuck, or you can make it like that where you glue at the top and the bottom, and you can make it longer if you want to. Yeah, I love these, love them. Right, so next we're on to decorating our corner tuck. So you can use any sturdy card you like, you can use any background you like, and now you can see I put happy on birthday to you up there, and I put Wonderland at the bottom there, and now I want some little pictures and things to go on it. So let's see what we have got. No, that's not really going to work. I love making these, and I love all the bits and pieces, but they've taken quite a bit of cutting out. I've spent a lot of time putting things out, which is fine. That's fine. I'm enjoying this journal. I'm enjoying making it. It's good. It's all good. So these pieces will all go back in the thing for the next one. Just seeing if there's anything on here I might use. I could use that. That's good. A little Alice stamp I found in there. I do pop all my little bits and pieces either in here or in my little folder. So we're going to go into the folder next and have a look what I've got in there that I can use. Yeah, these are mostly background bits in this little orange folder. And some of it's card, and oh, there's another little stamp, look. A white rabbit one. We might have that one as well or instead. We'll see how we get on. Keep them both out for now. And as I say, I've also got playing cards. I've got these words here. I've got these bigger. I do have these bigger playing cards, but I think they might be a bit too big. We're going to go with the smaller ones, I think. So here we are. I found this little pack in a charity shop and they are just lovely and they're a lovely size. So let's see who we can find. Got lots of diamonds there. We've got a joker, I like that. I've got the ace of spades, that might be a good one. Have I got anything? Have I got the queen of hearts? That would be good, wouldn't it? No, I've used the queen of hearts. Let's have the knave of hearts though, that would work well, wouldn't it? Let's have the knave of hearts. And I will cover him up a bit because he too does seem a bit big, doesn't he, for the... I'll glue him down there and then I'll glue things over the top of him just to... so he's not quite so big. So put those back into my bits and bobs thing. Honestly, I've got bags full of decorations. I've got bags full of stickers. I'm absolutely... I've got washi tape. Let's have a look at some of this washi tape. I don't tend to use that very much, do I? Let's see what we've got. And I've got stickers. We could probably use some of those. And I absolutely love these. These are my absolute favourite. We do need to have some characters on there. And what else can I put on there? Let's see. Oh, butterflies. Butterflies are quite a good thing to put too. So the character I want to put on the top, because I want it to be on top, we've got some rub-ons here, like this Cheshire Cat would probably go well on there, wouldn't it? Let's get him. Let's just trim around him a bit. I do find with these rub-ons that you have to trim them pretty close because you do get a lot of the sticky bit left on if you're not careful. You know, it does stick to the backing, so you do tend to cut them round quite close. You don't have to do it, you know, you don't have to be too careful, but you do have to be careful. So you peel the back off. Trouble with these are sometimes you peel the back off and you can see the pictures come off as well, look, which is no good at all. We want that picture on there, don't we? Let's try this end. No, it's not working. Let's try rubbing it onto there. Don't think it's going to work if I'm honest. No, I think we're just going to have to stick him on just like that because it's not worked. This one hasn't. This is one I got from Temu. I'm just going to have to stick him on like that because it's just not working, is it? I'm going to stick him there, I think. So I'm going to glue these bits down that I've got here. Let's get me glue out. So if you know me from my other channel, you'll know that my mum's in a nursing home at the moment. I've got her in there now until the 11th of September. And then I'm not sure what's going to happen then, if I'm honest. It's a bit of a nightmare. I've got my brother who was her carer. He's still living in her council bungalow. So I'm not sure what will happen to him when if she decides to stay in the home. He was actually saying he couldn't look after her anymore, which is partly why she had to go into the home because, you know, I can't look after her. I'm disabled myself. I mean, I've been doing everything, all of the mental looking after, the phoning around, the sorting things out like that, but I can't do the physical looking after. My mum forgets that I can't do it. She doesn't understand that I'm disabled myself and I can't, you know, like I can't help her get dressed and I can't shower her and things like that because I can't stand up for long enough to. And like I say, she's forgotten that I can't do that, bless her. So anyway, she's only 10 minutes up the road from me and I've been visiting her every other day. She's had other visitors in between. My brother's been visiting, my niece and nephew. Yeah, I've been taking my friend Zoe with me. She's been visiting as well. My mum loves Zoe. I think she thinks Zoe's her daughter. Yeah, my mum has dementia, by the way. That's why she thinks she loves Zoe. Zoe usually sits with my mum at her house when I take my brother to see his children. His children are in foster care, and I take him to visit them, and I go and visit them too once every school holiday. So this time we're going on the 1st of September, and he won't need anyone to sit with my mum because she's in the nursing home at the moment. So yeah. Right, I'm going to put these words in as well. It says Wonderland is better when you're completely lost. And they do need to go together because obviously that one phrase complements the other. So I'm going to cut them like this. I've been busy making other things as well when I've had time. I've been visiting my mum, with my daughter, and my grandchildren came with me the other day. Last week I took Zoe a couple of times. The week before that I took my niece and my great nephew. My mum can't remember names, but she can remember the names of the little ones. She remembered my 7-year-old grandson, and she remembered my 5-year-old great nephew. Yeah, she remembered their names, bless her. So yeah. Well, this is coming together nicely. I'm pleased with it. So then I'm going to put some bits out of here, just a few more bits. Now I'm wondering if I can move that. No, it's all right. It's all right. Stop fussing. I've got loads of little bits here. Look, these are the bits I like to use. So I've got this bit of lace here. We could maybe have that. Where could we have that? Across the bottom there? Yeah, let's glue that onto there. So I'm going to cut it just a little bit shorter. I'm going to put some glue across the bottom there. So you can see that okay. And then I'm going to put that on like that. There we go. And let's see what I've got. Curious or uncurious. I think we've probably got enough words on there now, so I'm not going to put any more words. I will put the Mad Hatter's hat though. I'm going to put that just there, I think, and it can hang off the edge. It doesn't have to fit on there completely. This is a scrappy corner pocket. A scrappy corner tuck. Or do I want it there? No, I'm going to put it just there, like that. There we go. That's fine. Rub the glue off. What else have we got? We've got a clock. There's a 12. Just there, I think. So let's put. There we go. Then we want. Oh, a teacup would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm thinking I'd like something up here, but I don't want to cover up those words. And that actually doesn't. It hasn't printed. It's from that kit again. It's gone in the bin. That one is, I'm afraid. It's no good. Don't need any more cards on there. We don't need that. Oh, there's a little snail shell there. And I think that will fit just in this top corner. I think that will fit just there. Yes, perfect. Mushrooms, I do like the mushrooms. Oh, that's good. It's got madder on it. That'll fit just there. Yeah, I'm very disappointed with that kit from Etsy. It really, the DPI just isn't high enough on it, I don't think. I've never had a problem before, though, I have to say. I've never had a problem with anything from Etsy before. But yes, that just isn't, it just isn't working, that one kit. Yeah, never mind, we tried. Then we have a keyhole there. That can go just, oh, isn't it coming along nicely? I do want some mushrooms on it, but I'm not sure I've got enough room for the mushrooms. There's not much room for the mushrooms. Oh, I know, we'll put them there like that, just on the corner of that bit there. There we go. Perfect. So they're not covering the butterfly and they're not covering the words, but we did need some mushrooms on there. Oh, I love it. I love these so much. Now I'm thinking I'm going to put the Eat Me thing just there. Although that's going to cover up, I don't want to cover up those feet. Oh, I know, I can put it over the lace. Yeah, let's do that then. Ooh. So my poor friend Zoe is not very well. She's got tonsillitis and she's not able to eat properly or anything. So sending me love to Zoe and hoping she feels better soon. Oh gosh. There's a bit more glue on there. It's not sticking properly. That's it. Well, I think we're about finished, aren't we? We've got the Cheshire Cat. We've got a clock. There's a little bow there. I wonder where that would fit. Will it fit anywhere? I don't think we need it. We need it, do we? Maybe if I put it there. Yeah, let's put it there. Put it there. I don't need to glue all of it because it won't all glue on, but that bit will. There we are. Oh, I love it. If I could find something, oh, there's a little nest there. So I just said if I could find something tiny as I picked it up. Let's put that there. Yes, a little nest. Now, I've never seen Alice Through the Looking Glass, so some of these bits are a bit lost on me. I don't know where they're from, but I'm going to include them anyway, as they are in the cutouts. I assume that they are from Alice in the Looking Glass. Anything you don't recognise either, let me know, because, I don't want to be putting just random things on here. But yeah, oh, it's very disappointing, but a lot of these on here I'm going to have to just not use them. They're just not, oh dear me, they really are not good. Yeah, anyway, that's that done. Let's pop these back into their pack. So I've got them for next time. Oh, I forgot to put an actual character picture on there, didn't I? I've got my character pictures there and I forgot to actually put one on, but I have got the Cheshire Cat and I've got sort of nods to characters there. I've got nods to the Mad Hatter. There's Alice here. There's the White Rabbit. There's the Knave of Hearts sort of implied there, isn't there? Yeah, they're going in the bin. I did want to put a character. Let's see, it's stuck to my glass thing. I don't need those right now. Let's see who we've got in here. I've got more, but these are just the ones that I have at the moment. I want a small one really to not take up much room. Got a lobster that might fit. Here's the lobster. Well, he would fit just there, wouldn't he? Let's stick the lobster just there. Love these card stickers. What are they called now? I got them from AliExpress, and I bought one set for the first Alice journal that I did, and I bought a set for this one too because I just absolutely love them. There we are. That goes nicely just there. Right, so now let's put it into the book. Move the pieces out the way. Okay. Love it. So we're going to put this on here like that. Oh, look at that. I love them so much. I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to glue up here. So there's 3 layers on there. There's the card backing, which makes it firm, and you can, you know, don't have to worry about tearing it then, or bits dropping off because they're not properly glued on. And you can tuck anything as large as the page really into there because it's not glued at the bottom. It's only tucked across the top and down, glued across the top and down the side. And then I'm going to find something to put inside it. So that brings me to show you what I've been making. Look at these. I've got identity cards. I haven't actually finished these yet, so I can't use one in it yet, but I can pop one in when they're finished. I need to actually fill them in. But my lovely friend Carla from Carla Creates sent me a whole envelope full of identity cards because I didn't have the identity card stamp, and I'm so chuffed with them, honestly. So I've got the Cheshire Cat, and so I'll put Cheshire Cat, put his signature, put a number there, and then I can put, well, I don't know what I'll put there. I can put traits to be aware of, and then put, you know, watch him smile, he fades away, that sort of thing. Then I've got Tweedledum and Tweedledee. I've got Alice. I've got the Red Queen. I've got the Dodo because I love the Dodo. I have got the Mad Hatter. His one's all covered in tea stain. I've got the caterpillar, I've got the rabbit, the white rabbit, and I've got the dormouse. Love the dormouse. So yeah, I could, yeah, I've got a whole envelope full. Love them, love them. But yeah, they are going to go into my Alice journal when I finish them off. I will finish them off later. So let's find some cards to go in here. I do have a bag full of cards. I don't know whether I've actually got it out on here. I might have done. Where are they? Nope, I've got it out there. Oh. Here it is. So here are mine. Let's grab some out and choose a few to go in it. So I love these. Love them. This is my favourite set, I think. I absolutely love them. We've got the Mad Hatter. We've got the Red Queen. Yeah, I think that is the Mad March Hare, and that's the Mad Hatter, I think. Then we've got the Red Queen. That is my absolute favourite version of the Red Queen. We've got the White Rabbit as a girl and a beautiful Alice. Love those. And then we've got a couple of notebooks. That one's made out of playing cards, look, and it's got some of my favourite things on the front there. That one is just a little lined notebook. We've got some more. I love these, absolutely love them. These are postcards, some that I've cut out of the Stamperia. Yeah, it is Stamperia. I've made that tag. Got that one that's a cutout. I've glued that picture on the back of the Mad Hatter. We've got that one. Let's just find a few to stick in. If you dream it, you can do it. So we'll put that in because that's a nice big one. Here we go, like that. And then this one's a nice big one. It's got the Cheshire Cat on it and it's got writing space on the back. Could do with another big one really. I've got some bigger ones in the back here. Let's have the White Rabbit as a girl. I need to just do a little bit extra to her. She's not firm enough, so I'm going to get some card and put it on the back. Well, it's just white paper, it's not strong enough. I need some card. Here we go. I just want to strengthen it a little bit, so I'm going to glue it onto here like that with my glue stick. There we go. So our school children go back to school next week. Honestly, the summer holidays have gone so fast. Oh, they really have. Yeah, I've had my great nephew and my niece over to stay. Well, and my nephew, he stayed for a few days as well. Zoe's been over to stay a few times. I've had Dax over, one of my youngest grandsons. I have Dax and India. I have Dax and his sister Rosie over every week for tea on a Wednesday, and then every other week I have my two oldest grandchildren and my oldest daughter over to join us. Yeah, sometimes I have 8 of us for tea on a Wednesday. Well, 7, not 8. I don't know where I got 8 from. Yeah, 7. Usually last Wednesday we had a bolognese, so that was nice. Bolognese followed by, I got some pastries from Heron's, which is a discount food store. It does freezer stuff and non-freezer stuff. And I got some pastries. They were cinnamon swirls, raspberry puffs, and pecan plats. I got a bag of each, and there was about 20 in a bag. And oh, they were so nice. You cook them yourself in the oven, which is what I did. And yeah, that's what we did. We had those for dessert. Yeah. Dax does like his pasta, so that was good. He won't eat potato. Funny, a lot of kids these days don't like potato. I've noticed that with a lot of my grandchildren. Some of them will only eat mashed, some will only eat roast, some won't eat it at all. Yeah. Yeah. It's the sign of the times. Right, so we'll stick that great big one in there. So there's loads of writing space in there. That's a nice firm card and it's been done as well. This one's the same. It's nice and firm and it's got writing space on the back. So there we go. That's 2 more pages done in the journal. So now I'm going to show you the other bits I've been doing. That goes back in its bag. So I made this, really took a lot of fussy cutting to do. But I made one of these before and I really liked it. It's a little holder that I made out of the card, if you like, and I put the 2 queens on there, Queen of Hearts. And then this I made out of, I cut the heads and hands and feet off of a different picture of them that I had, but they weren't the right shape. They were tapered in at the bottom, and I wanted to be able to glue them together like this. You can write on the back of them if you want to. You know, you could easily write over those spots, or if you wanted to, you could put some writing paper over them. I suppose I could have put some writing paper on, but I liked the spots and I liked that they matched. So they're just a bit of fun, and I've got a bit stuck on my nail now, and they fit into there, into that little pocket, and then they can either go into a pocket or you could glue it onto a page. You can actually write onto the back of there as well. You saw me make my little edge page. I've made this. I love this. Right, so this is for a page. She spins around, look. Yeah, she spins around. She's on a metal Twizzler, glued it on, so that's her falling down the rabbit hole. And I've made some of the bits around the edge. Oh, I think I might have got a bit too close with that card one. Yeah, if we lift her up a bit, it will work. Yeah, yeah, love it. Love it. Alice twizzling around as she's going down the rabbit hole. So I made that, and then I made this. Proud of this. This is my waterfall element, and it is the little 6. I use 6 of those cards because they're nice and sturdy. 6 of the postcards. Love that so much. I made this sturdier by making it double card and then adding that onto it. But look at those pictures. Oh my gosh, I absolutely am in love with them. So that's ready to be glued in as well. That's those two. Let's pop them back in their sleeve. And then, yeah, so you can see I've been busy fussy cutting and what have you. I haven't yet decided what I'm going to put on the front. I can't decide. I'm half tempted to put the Twizzler on the front, but no, I don't know. I don't know. I've made this. This is very big, and it will be made smaller when I put it in the book. I just want, I made it so that it's plenty big enough. And then I made this box which will go in the book, and hopefully these sides will stick to the page, and when you open the page the box will open and inside will be not these. I've just popped these in there for now. There's tons of those, maybe a few of those, but there'll be some other things as well. Actually, I'm going to just put those into my card pack. And so that's as far as I've got, my friends. I hope you enjoyed that and got some inspiration from it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.